What's good, y'all? You back with Streets, freestyle cooking with Streets. Thanks for tuning in. Like always, hope everybody out there is staying healthy and safe. Of course, I got another great recipe I want to share with y'all. You know how I love to share the recipes. Let's do it. Anybody new to the channel, welcome to the team. We got a lot of great videos, a lot of great recipes that you would definitely love to try. So please hit that thumbs up, hit that like. You know, we got to keep the love going. If this is your first time on the channel, please hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos, great videos. Stay up to date to what I got putting out there. All right. So we gonna get it in. You know how we do, y'all. We going right in. So on the board, I got me some veal loin chops. That's what we doing today. Some veal loin chops, y'all. All right. Now, I got these chops out of my local market. I didn't get them from the butcher. You know, they was nice size. They kind of small. They look like mini Porterhouse steaks. And, you know, basically, you know, the veal is nothing but the baby cow. A lot of times people think that the way they look and the color, they think it's pork, but it's not. Okay? But they like little baby porterhouses, so we about to get it in on that. All right? So we doing the veal chops today. And we're about to get it popping, y'all. Let's do it. All right, so the first thing I want to do, I want to go ahead and get these seasoned on up. Now, I got them clean. I got them pat and dry because I wanted to get all the moisture out because we're about to put a sear on these things, make these things right. So, I got them patted dry, ready to go. We're going to go ahead and season them up, all right? So, I'm going to go ahead and take some salt. And like I said, these are kind of small chops. I mean, they're maybe a half-inch thick. They're not real thick, but you know, I like it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just, you know, get my salt on there. And you want to season, you know, you just want to get enough salt to cover each side. If you get what I'm saying, you just want to get enough salt to cover each side. I would say it's maybe about a teaspoon of salt for each, you know what I mean? Because they're not super thin. But, you know, you want to just be a little bit generous with the salt because, you know, once you cook them, some of that seasoning is coming off. So I'll go ahead and put some pepper on there. And you just want to, and like that. Like let me pick this up. And you just want to do a nice layer like that. Just a nice layer over top of your meat. Depending on the size of your meat, how thick it is. If you got it from your butcher, it might be bigger than mine that I got here, but you know, we just seasoning the taste. All right, so we're gonna go some garlic powder. Same thing. Do a nice little coating over the top, and I got some adobo seasoning. All right, real simple, real easy, y'all. This is real easy, real simple. You know, I'm pretty sure some of y'all have seen some of my steak videos similar to making any kind of beef steak or anything like that. It's just real easy, real fast. I just love sharing it with y'all. Okay? So we're going to flip these over and do the same thing. Alright, y'all. Got my chops nice and seasoned up, both sides. I'm going to let them sit for a few minutes. Let them season and soak up in there. Now, I already had, before I seasoned it, I already let my chops come to room temperature. You know, you don't ever want to work with just cold meat. So I let it come to room temperature. So it's definitely ready to go. But I want the seasoning to really just soak up into the meat. All right, so I'm going to give it 10 minutes or so and let the seasoning just, you know, just get all up in that meat. It's like a dry rub, you know what I mean? You know, you can marinate it if you want, but we did it like a little dry rub. Just season the meat, ready to go. All right, so a few minutes, you keep this thing moving. Let's do it. All right, while my meat is chilling for that 10 minutes, I got some peppers. I got a yellow pepper and a red pepper that I had in the fridge. Also, I got some fresh spinach right here. Let me bring that in. Got some fresh spinach because we're going to make this a meal, y'all. All right, got some fresh spinach. So stay with me. You know what I mean? Don't change the channel. Stay with the show. We you know, this meal's going to be, y'all going to love it. Okay? So I started cutting up some of my peppers. All right, because we're going to use these. All right, y'all. I done roughly chop my peppers, ready to go. Okay, so put that to the side. Now I got some shallots. Love the shallots, y'all. Please, if y'all can find shallots, get the shallots, y'all. But if you can't, you can use red onion, regular onion, white onion, whatever. But the shallots, gotta go with these, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get these cut up. Also, you know, ain't gotta be fancy with it. Just get them chopped up, roughly chopped like I did the peppers. The peppers are roughly chopped. So I'm roughly chopping the shallots now too. Just roughly chopping them. All right. And this is just one bulb. That's all I needed. There we go. Shallots is done. Boom. All right. Now I got me some garlic cloves. Let's get these chopped up, y'all. All right. Get these chopped up, roughly chopped. I don't need them minced up. I don't need them minced up. I just need them roughly chopped. That's all. Like that, y'all. That should be good enough right there. You see that? All right. So y'all take your garlic and roughly chop it just like I'm doing. Okay. I done broke out the big boy pan so we can get these veal chops popping. All right. So like usual, go ahead and get my pan nice and hot. I got it on high right now. But then after I get the pan nice and hot, we're going to bring it down to a medium high. Okay. So I'm also going to use some clarified butter. I got some ghee. Okay. Clarified butter we're going to use. You know, got the high smoke point. You know, and clarified butter, if you don't know, is just basically like butter without the milk solids, the water. You're just straight getting that butter fat, the original butter fat, without all the extra stuff in it. You know, so if you lactose tolerant, like this is lactose free, you know, you just get a more powerful butter taste with the ghee. Okay, clarified butter. You can also make this homemade too. I might do a video on that. You know what I'm saying? But it's basically like, you know, all the milk solids and all that, the water, we eliminating that. We getting that straight butter flavor, y'all. So I'm going to use this. And if you don't have no ghee, then you can use, you know, whatever oil you have. Like I said, I would suggest a high heat point oil, like avocado oil, grapeseed oil, peanut oil, something like that. But we using the ghee today, y'all. Let's do it. All right, now I got my pan nice and hot, ready to go. Get my clarified butter up in there. Oh yeah. Cause the butter, this it don't burn. This is about maybe a couple of tablespoons. Alright. And like I said, once y'all got y'all pan nice and hot, I don't know if y'all can see the smoke. My pan is hot. And you see the clarified butter's not burning. If you was using regular butter with all the milk solids in there, the water, it will start to burn. Alright, that's what we want though. Okay. Got it on medium high, ready to go. Let's get our veal up in there. Let's go. The big boy. Oh yeah, you hear that sizzle? That's what we listening for. And I took out the big boy so I could get all 4 of my pieces up in there. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, once you get your meat in there, you don't want to touch it. You don't want to move it around. We're going to do maybe with these size portions, we're going to do about, I'm going to do about 4 minutes on each side. Okay, 4 minutes each side. Alright, so just let it sit there. Let it do its thing. Don't touch it. 4 minutes. Be right back. Alright, y'all. It's been about 4 minutes or so. And let's go ahead and get our flip on. Look at that. Easily come up. Alright, we got a nice little, we got some color going on. Now, if I was using anything else besides the clarified butter, I might have had like a stronger crust going on. That's the only difference with the clarified butter. Or if I was just using regular butter with the solids and all that in there. But this is the way I want it, y'all. That's why I'm using the clarified butter. Alright, because we're going to put this in the oven. We're going to finish it off in the oven. We're going to have these nice and juicy, tender. You know, veal is real good. Alright, so we're going to do this again for another 4 minutes. I might let it go around 5 minutes because we got the light color. And then we're just going to get the whole skillet in the oven. So go ahead and preheat your oven to 375. Ready to go. We're going to do these on the other side for another 4 minutes, maybe 5. Let's do it. Alright, y'all got your oven set to 375. Now we're about to take the whole skillet, put it straight in the oven. If you was using a non-stick joint, you got to move it to a baking dish or a roasting pan or something like that. Do what you got to do. We're moving this whole thing to the oven for about another 8 to 10 minutes. Alright, so we can have a nice juice. Let's do it. Okay, now that I passed my chops to the oven and I took them out the pan, I could have put the whole skillet in, but I took them out and put them in another pan because I want all the bottom bits off this. I want the fond off this pan. Okay, so I still got it on the medium heat. Let's get some shallots up in there. Alright, get some shallots up in there. I also want to put a little bit of garlic up in there. Add a little bit more ghee. Let's go ahead and mix this on up. Alright. Now I want to go ahead and add some stock. I got some chicken stock here I'm using. You can use some beef stock. That way I can scrape, I want to scrape all the bits and pieces off the bottom. Everything is coming up. That's what I'm talking about. I want all those flavors. I know my spoon is kind of loud, y'all. You know what? Let me change my spoon. Alright, y'all, my bad. I changed my spoon. I know that little spoon I was using was loud, but you see how I'm scraping all them bits off the bottom? We got our garlic and shallots definitely flowing. Alright. Okay, next I'm gonna go ahead and add some mushrooms. Some mushrooms up in there, y'all. Let me go ahead and saute them. Get them done a little bit. The mushrooms is definitely coming across good so far. Oh, and it's smelling good too. So now I'm gonna go ahead and drop some of my peppers up in there. Alright, let's get that incorporated with the peppers. The mushrooms are smelling good, the vegetables smelling good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and drop some of my spinach up in there, y'all. It may seem like I'm dropping a lot of spinach. I got about 2 pounds of spinach over here. But it's going to wilt down real fast. It's going to wilt down, so don't panic. Alright? Get all that up in there. It's going to wilt down real quick. Alright, y'all. Now that my spinach has wilted down a little bit, I'm going to add some salt. A little bit of salt. Alright. and some red pepper flakes. All right, and some pepper. All right, there we go, y'all. Our spinach is done. Nice and boiled down. We got the seasoning on there. All right. Okay, here go our chops. Fresh up out the oven. Now, the most important thing is let your meat rest. So we're going to let this rest for about 10 minutes and get this thing plated on up, y'all. Let's do it. All right, y'all. I done let my meat rest. I done took one of my chops. Go ahead and cut it up. We're going to get this thing plated on up, y'all. All right. Like I said, these are like mini Porterhouse. All right, there we go. And like I said, these are pretty small veal chops, but definitely a meal though. There we go. Got that plated up. All right, next I want to go ahead and get some spinach on there. Oh yeah. There we go, y'all. Got our spinach on there. There we go. Boom. Next, I got me some feta. Got me some feta cheese. I got the tomato and basil flavor. We'll just top that on top of our spinach. Let's get that on top of the spinach. There we go. Get it on top of our spinach. Alright. Okay, next I got my sriracha aioli. This is optional. You know, you can top your chops with whatever you like, whatever. I'm gonna put some of my aioli on there. There we go. And there we go, y'all. There we go. We got our veal chops, spinach, got the feta on top. You feel me? Oh yeah, y'all. Definitely about to go on this. All right, just a quick recipe I wanted to share with y'all, real fast and easy. You know, I love sharing the recipes with y'all. You know, this is what we eating at night, so I had to bring it to y'all live and direct. You feel me? So please subscribe, like, share, hit that notification bell. You know, so you can keep these videos coming. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all watching, tuning in. Thanks, and y'all know how I do. Holla.